we could go back here, and let's hit these stretches for chest and lats, just because we're doing overhead movement. That stuff plays a big role. So if things are tight, it's going to be not feeling well when you do anything overhead. So we'll do right here. So if you have a doorway or anywhere at the gym, if this was like a rack, you want to make sure, again, just something simple like this. I already stretched, but I'm just going to tell you real quick. I want to make sure your palm, I'm pushing through that wall. I'm trying to lift my fingers up. Arm should be stiff, and relatively my arm should be just a tad bit higher than my chest or than my delts. I'm going to push through for 8 seconds, and I'm standing squared, I'm standing tall. 8 seconds, and as you hit that 8, you want to take a deep breath in, and then exhale. As you exhale, you're going to notice that tension is going to not be there anymore. So let's take a step forward, and I want to make sure I'm still standing tall. Now I'm going to drive that palm through the wall as I stretch, and I'm driving it for another 8. And that's what we're doing over there. But I stretched already, but this is just something I really want you to focus on when it comes to doing any chest or overhead work. Again, your chest is attached to your delts, so if you're having a hard time pushing overhead, it could just be because you got tight chest muscles. So we're gonna hit 6 exercises here. We're looking at like the third exercise, 90-second rest, and then we're gonna go down the line. So what the exercise protocol is calling for is giant sets. So I'm just going down a line, 6 exercises, then I'm going to repeat. We got 4 rounds. So this is something that you could do if you want to go through a hypertrophy phase, which is building muscle. Of course, that's what you're clicking in on this video for. Let's do it. So first round, we're going to go through just the warm-up, the importance of the warm-up. So I'm not going to actually hit the required reps what the exercise is calling for. I'm going to do like a 5 reps all the way down. And we're going to just find our working weights, kind of feel the body out, feel how everything's feeling. That's super important. So I'm going to do a medium grip here, just right outside my shoulders, nothing crazy. And we can do a staggered stance here. So my stance, right, 1 foot in back, 1 foot in front. Bar should be right underneath your chin. That's your starting phase. Push, arms locked out. Bar should be straight, stayed in a straight vertical path the whole time. Next one is going to be a row for scap and rear delts. So I'm gonna grab dumbbells. But what we're gonna do here is we wanna start in a pronated grip with our dumbbells. Elbows are gonna go out. They should be about delt high. I'm pulling the dumbbells right up to my armpits. A lot of people's problem is when they do that, their elbows wants to go behind for a row for the back. We're not trying to hit the back, we're trying to hit the shoulder. So we gotta make sure our arms are staying as much squared as possible. Think of 90 degrees. You wanna keep the arm in 90 degree. Elbows should be focusing on shoulder, being as high as the delt. That's it for that one. We're gonna jump right into a floor seated press single arm. Hey, there's two ways. There's two ways you could do this one. You could do this one bilateral or unilateral. What we're doing is unilateral, which is single arm. Feet flat, straight, right? I'm not trying to utilize my legs. We're gonna use, again, one arm. So this is our start position, supinated, and I'm just gonna drive it into neutral the whole time. Elbow's gonna be in line with delt. You can put one arm to the side. Make sure you're locking out at the top. This one's gonna test your hamstring and your core strength. We're gonna go up and wait there. Again, we're just testing. We're doing warm-ups for going down the line. Right now I have rest. So all these sets obviously don't count as a set, just warming up, seeing how the body feels, which is super important when it comes to training. You just don't want to dive into your first set and do a weight that is relatively easy for you. That's going to do you no good. We'll go here in 30 seconds. All right, we're going to do seated laterals here, dumbbell. You want to make sure you lead with your pinky. Pinky should be higher than thumb. Relatively sit tall. Try to avoid that momentum. Use that momentum, cheating reps at the end when you need it. Again, I'm just warming up here. Lead with your elbows. Elbows should be at least delt high. When we're doing an upright row, we want to make sure that we pull it about chest high, sternum high, nothing higher than that, because your shoulders are going to want to externally rotate out, and that's more for shoulder health. So if you go higher than that, that's where problems start to happen. I'm going to put some straps on here so I can enforce my elbows. I'm literally trying to crack my head with my elbows or my forearm. My shoulders are going to be trashed after this. Try not to bend your elbow. Neutral to pronate. All right, take a little rest break and then we're gonna hit it. So. All right, so this is gonna be first set here. First set's gonna be 12 reps. Second set of this is gonna be 10 reps. Third set's gonna be 8. And then last set's gonna be 12 reps. So as we drop reps, we're increasing weight. So for my third set, for that 8 reps, it's gonna be relatively a little bit harder than it was in the first set. So, and then when I hit that 12 reps for the last set, I'm gonna drop my weight back down to that first set. Rest. 90 seconds here, a minute and a half. Those rest times are gonna play a big role into your exercises and hitting those reps. So take advantage of it. Just putting my stuff in so I don't lose track. trick that I learned from my mentors. So if you have lifting straps, it's not for your grip. It's for doing this with that full range. Now we talking, you know what I mean? Just like butter and bread, you know, go hand in hand. This is the same thing, my dudes. All right, here we go. Now I'm not holding the bar. If I had balls, man, I would clip this thing right on the nipple. Just let it hang there. I don't know what happened to my nipple though. Got to tuck these things away. I don't like showing my nipples, but sometimes it's just gonna happen. All right, 30 seconds. I'm gonna increase weight. We're gonna start from the press, 10 reps this time, and just focus on punching it through that concentric phase. Sometimes I'll be talking, the battery would be dead. Guys, my camera guy asked what we're hitting today, and I said shoulders. He's like, again? I'm like, yeah, again. It's fresh week, but it's something that I really want to focus on bringing up on my body, the shoulders and arms for sure. But I want to try to grow alien heads on my shoulders. Get that 3D look, literally 3D. One of my favorite drinks. Doing something like this, I'll be done in like 25 minutes. Oh boy. I'm gonna make a little ballsy jump here, 5-pound jump. So what's cool about this one is it's like back offsets, is slowly increasing the intensity of the load. So 12 reps, 10, 8's gonna be a lot harder than 12 reps, of course, because we're increasing the intensity of the weight of the load on the body. So that's what we're doing here, 8 reps. Rest. I'm feeling pretty plumb. Like I got like little heads trying to peek out. So game time when I get back from Florida, I can't wait. I'm gonna be increasing food. I'm gonna try to bulk up really hard, but lean, doing it the clean way. I don't want my body fat to go more than 12%, nothing more than that, because when your body's low, within that 10% or 12%, anything lower than that, your body's more suitable to put on muscle. It's gonna be easier for the body to put on muscle because it's more insulin sensitive. Your body's able to utilize all that good carbohydrates for energy, which is going to allow you to push through more than if you were eating something that's not the best for you. So being lean, name of the game. So I'm going to reverse diet as I get back, slowly start increasing my food as we go. We got one more round. That press is going to be 12 reps, so I'm going to decrease that weight. Just because we're resting right now, I just wanted to talk a little bit, just talk to you about something that I need you to know. Figure out like your weak points in your lifts. Don't avoid those, because that's going to allow you to grow, break through those plateaus. So me personally, if you've known this, I talked about in my recent episodes, anything overhead, I hated with a passion. I never did it. I struggled. If I did it, I always felt like I was not getting anywhere, and it made me really disappointed, and I kind of just put overhead work on the back burner, because I wanted to do it right, none of that partial stuff. I didn't want to compensate, I didn't want to cheat my reps, so I started focusing on how to get better. I hired a coach. He fixed me up. He was able to teach me what I was doing wrong, and he was able to correct me, and then ever since then, I'm able to know what I got to work on to increase that movement. And as you see, I've been feeling really good pressing overhead and locking out, for the full range of the exercise. So, matter of fact, it's increased my bench press so much. So, think about your weak points. Think about lifts that you don't like, and those are the lifts you want to hammer in on. 24 sets. So there's been a study, 24 sets, you're going to get way more out of it. If you're not doing 24 sets, at least do 32 sets. But less is better, so 24 sets. Just got a great workout in. I'm going to finish with front raises and then be a wrap. Remember, hey, I'm Nick Andretti, here to help you build your confidence through all things fitness, mindset, and of course, that drip drop. Make sure you do leave a comment, let me know where you want next. It only help me as a small YouTuber trying to grow my channel to where I want it. If you know, I've been talking about it. Goal is to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I need your help to get there. I appreciate you, my dude. Let's finish the last exercise and call it a day.